Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas. Here we are, back in the Lonesome Road DLC. It's gonna be nasty. It just is. It's been nasty. It's been kind of tough. We're testing our build out, right though. We've taken a lot of damage. We have this detonator here. We've been blowing up nukes. We blew up a nuke that was right here. Now Ulysses' symbol here is here, but also the sign keep out. We're gonna go in this tunnel here. We gotta make our way through, the Lonesome Road. We're doing the job right now. So we kind of worked our way through this far so far. We have to kind of go all the way through here. It's a big, long trip. We technically started right here, but then got all the way over here. I don't know how that exactly works, but we'll work our way through. Now this tunnel here is right here. It's a weird looking little fast travel point here. We're gonna pull out the layer, and we're gonna hopefully be ready to go.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment. I'm starting to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
So Whitley was really protective of his iBots, right? So they're not necessarily treating the iBot humanely, is the argument of Whitley, right? That they're going to keep the iBot on and active while testing it, and it may cause its pain receptors to feel things. But he's very happy beeping. I can't believe they'd approved that. I've met enough robots to know they're more than just machines. Pain beeping, he remembers being sad. I can see why you left that place then. How those bastards got what was coming to them. Sad beeping. Let's press on. We got a lot of ground to cover. Happy beeping. More little Eddie background story stuff. Now, there's deathclaw. Literally right there. Just to remind us that things are nasty. Now, deathclaw's gonna fight something. This is even nastier, right? That's why we stopped the last time's video right before the tunnel, because we have tunnelers. Tunnelers are the worst fucking thing in existence. They are scared of light though, so that does count for something. I believe there's stuff in here. I'm taking it real slow. The DLC is slow. Hear noises, man. Hello, Eddie. You keep making those noises, bud. You're okay. Lets me know that things are okay. He'd make combat noises if we were in combat, right? That'd be the deal. Tin cans. Nothing of too much value. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get jumped super hard. There's our first tunneler. That's what a tunneler looked like. It's a kind of nasty thing. Now it's dead because I'm prepared for this situation where we are gonna have to deal with tunnelers. A tunnel full of tunnelers. Now they're not so bad. They're kind of soft and squishy. The thing about them is that you're gonna get swarmed by them, right? They're gonna kind of pop up from everywhere. I don't know why I'm reloading. I don't really need to, but I did it anyway. Okay. So there's some dead NCR in here too. It's kind of a strange set of circumstances, right? Because I don't think you really see too many dead Legion or anything. They technically were here. They were fighting each other and then they got blown up. You can go home, courier. There's the deathclaw again. Yeah, scared beeping. I get it, Eddie. It is not exactly super nice. Tunneler. See, we're just waiting for the keys. They're not even in hostile mode before I'm ready for them. It's just to take it slow DLC. I have good sneak. I get a sneak attack critical still. I get advantage on these types of scenarios if I take it slow and smart. Right? It just have to be smart. Right? Someone else popping out right here. That's a venomous tunneler. We got to the high level tunnelers. That's not great. Another one. This is a hulking one. Yeah, we definitely got to the high level tunnelers. As you see there, that hulking one just ate a shot to the face and did not hit a shield. Now I critted him in the face, but that's still two. I mean, that's two shots that I think are criticals, and it just lived. Can you even access this ass pal? Please don't. Tunnelers. Tunnelers. That was a critical hit too. We are getting jumped here. As long as I'm cautious and I take good shots, hopefully get my AP back nice and quickly. We did take Action Girl to get more AP. We should be okay. Now, then we picked up that flare gun earlier. Technically, you could shoot flares, and they're scared of flares, and you can do all. Yeah, scared beeping indeed. I agree with your sentiment, Eddie. Okay, it is very sketchy. It's gonna, I mean, look, it's a tunnel right here. Yeah, it literally feels like it's gonna pop up on me here. But it's not gonna pop up until I go by it. Because the game really do be fucking with you here. Right, there's gonna be something that pops up right there. I bet. And I still hear the deathclaw too. Okay, tunneler. The hulking one is kind of sketchy. Oh, 3 shots just to make sure it dies. Please die. Why did it only shoot 1 shot? Did it die? Did I get it? Okay, shoot you in the face again. Just gonna be okay. They're gonna hit me hard, and I really don't want to get surrounded. We're doing just fine though. I'm making smart plays here. I knew there's one behind me. Eddie's got some of the support on it, good. I don't want to shoot Eddie on accident. That's a good shot. It's not a headshot though, so there's a little less damage. Another shot? Good. We're good. This should be the last little hard part. Now, in terms of this particular section of tunneler, oh, okay, one more. Nope, definitely not. It's fucking just getting jumped. Yeah, it's not good. Hello, tunneler. Get the fuck off. You know, I got hit 1 time, and I lost probably like what, like a quarter of my HP. Not pleasant. I think I took Eddie out on accident too. But I think we are okay now. Now they do have cave fungus on them. I guess we'll take that. You can just like pop it all the time. Gets our rads down. This way a little bit. And they have the tunneler hides here. I don't remember what you can even do with the tunneler hide. There's something you can craft with it with a high enough survival skill. We do have survival skill. I'm not even worrying about it right now. I'm not going to figure out what the fuck the tunneler hide's doing, okay? We're not even picking more cave fungus. We got to get out of here. And then, I mean, there's some rads there. We put our rads down a little bit with that cave fungus. Are we getting jumped again? I don't believe so. I'm trying to remember. No, into the high road. And that's...
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Knew killing Bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine, you survived. There's a lesson here in the Divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two, if they listened. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it. Nipton. Elsewhere.
So he's trying to convince me that I'm the bear, right? Like, I'm not really the NCR. I'm working with House. The game doesn't really account for this very well. But he's making a point that the NCR isn't doing a very good job. And he brings up Nipton. Now, I don't know. I mean, obviously, they didn't protect Nipton. The Legion was there. So Ulysses knows that, right? He's playing on the fact that he knows more things than he lets on. Than you know, probably most characters know, to be fair. So what's your better way, Ulysses, if the NCR is doing it so bad?
Yes, and any courier could tell you the same. See it everywhere. The bear. Bear's too busy carving up the Mojave with knives, roads, borders, and how things should be, to see how it is. They're stretched thin, can't protect their front lines, their towns. Think paper's power, radio means control. All of it useless. No matter now, Bear couldn't hold the Divide.
To be fair, who wants to hold the Divide?
You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here.
I'm not the NCR.
Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below.
You burrows below? You mean those creatures in the underpass, literally called tunnelers?
Tunnelers. Predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below.
So, with the science of 65, radiation, because I want to go with the, you always go with the highest shield check, it gives you more experience points, so that's what we're going to go with here. Radiation from the war might have created them, then detonations, quakes, caused them to surface?
Makes sense. Truth favors that. Matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time. Before marked men. Before what happened to the Divide cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's embers started to settle. Seen worse things twisted by radiation.
I'm trying to think what the worst things would be. Survival 35, when you say slower death than the Mojave, you mean they're spreading out from the divide? So this DLC does implicate that the tunnelers are gonna get there eventually. Now the tunnelers are scared of light. They're not gonna go to the surface, right? Like ideally. But they are going apparently to the Mojave?
Death will come from below. In the divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds.
So with Survival 35, Denver Hounds. Denver's part of the East Legion territory in Colorado.
Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the East, too, before the Bull came. Then, much like Mojave before the Bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job.
So I have enough NCR rep to know this thing, but like, you know, right? Like, so the soldiers in Hopeville were once NCR. I'm sure of it. Okay, those soldiers in Hopeville were once NCR. I'm sure of it. Why were they with the Legion?
You see, true, not scavengers. It's what they wore before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the Bear and Bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the Divide. Few survived, intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion.
So the NCR were here because this is a very important supply line road. It got blown up, right? And then they decided, I guess, by the nature of the fact that they got blown up to ally together. I don't like, it's us versus everybody else. Essentially, we're regular people, so they're all the burned men together. There's some parts of the burned men that are Legion, some parts that are NCR. They're just all one kind of unified faction now. But the NCR would have needed the supply line open to reinforce the Mojave and Hoover Dam.
The dam, that old world wall.
It's not just a wall, it's a power supply.
The Bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think their whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Kaiser could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him. And the Divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the Bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the Divide belongs to history.
So those markmen in Hopeville, so Caesar was here to stop this supply line. That's why the Legion was here. We kind of explained that already, right? Those markmen in Hopeville had strange masks and blades I've never seen before.
They bear false versions of Legate Beneus's masks. The one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from Divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the Divide tears at them.
Other markmen had NCR gear, and they weren't carrying masks or blades.
For the two-headed bear, NCR, they don't have symbols in the same way Legion does. They revere their mines and explosives, guns. That is their religion. Death from afar. Take pride in it.
So, different so like, there's the melee guys, and then obviously the Legion has an attachment to the symbols, like their armor is a way, like Legion armor is a bigger deal to a legionary than the NCR armor is to a member of the NCR. An NCR soldier is, right? The NCR cares about their guns, the Legion cares about their armor. Kind of different philosophies on things. It's just a little, exposition there. So if this is the high road, where does it lead?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo.
Indeed.
That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville.
Okay. With a perception of 6, you have a lot of hate for this robot with me. I can hear it in your voice.
Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. Your machine, it's just a tool made of wreckage of the Divide. All that was brought here.
When we first spoke in Hopeville, you mentioned you'd sworn out to kill me. Why?
You know the why of it. If you don't, I do. And that's enough. Shows trust only walks so far west. Earned more than that, though, getting this far. We walk the same road, carry the same colors. Can't break that by making the road red. Want more than that? Walk the Divide. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine.
You could say I've never been here before. Obviously, Ulysses is very much adamant that you have. This is your home. But I can say this road leads nowhere. There's nothing in the Divide.
Many in the Mojave think the Divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the Divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the Divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was.
What makes you think this leads home?
All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home.
I don't know if that's true.
Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not, can be a place of mind, a moment where you know who you are, the history of it, and they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the Divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the Divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
That implies a lot of things. That's we're uncovering more references to the past here. So we were here before it was the bad Divide, the nuked out, fucking real shitty place. I mean, obviously it was kind of nuked out because it's like a complicated deal, right? But like before it got nuked again. But we were here and we walked these roads. And then so we kept this place kind of going as the career, right? Like we're known for that. Now, obviously, there's the theory, right? Like there's the thought process here that we don't remember this because we got shot in the head and lost our memory and stuff, right? But I've walked a lot of hard roads. Mojave before doesn't mean anything.
It means everything, even if you deny it. Cast it aside. That speaks to what you are. Proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the Divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new nation, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line.
So, he is making a lot of assumptions. We're making a lot of assumptions about this. So, because I was making this area, your character, right? Regardless, this is like lore, right? So, your character was making this area prosper by the way that you would, you know, courier things. You would bring supplies. You would do whatever courier things you were doing that was keeping this place going. Ulysses' theory is that that would form a separate new nation dividing the east and the west, right? So, like, just like Hoover Dam, you know, Caesar's Legion would be on one side, the NCR would be on one side, but this would be something different, something in the middle, and that's kind of what we're doing anyway, because we're working with House, right, in the base game, right? So we are saying House got Vegas, Caesar's Legion's on this side of us, NCR's on this side of us. House is gonna have this shit. So you're making a lot of assumptions about all this.
No, recounting history. NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun, and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
So that's the end of the conversation for now. We did hit level 41, sick. I really like, I mean, I know you can't quite see it right now, but I really like the framing of this. This is the way we come out of this tunnel. The sun's over here. It does lean to what he's saying. We're just going to put it in explosives. I don't really care about guns, melee weapons, unarmed. Eventually, I mean, next level, we'll get explosives done. Then what are we going to put it in? Unarmed, maybe? I don't know, it's not, I mean, just not guns. So I have no temptation to use guns. Okay, so we finished the job as a quest. Now we got the launch. Now we're try to finish the launch today, if we can. We have a nasty highway road ahead of us here, though. Now that's a long conversation, right? Like Ulysses likes to hear himself talk. Burnman here, or Markman, not Burnman. Burnman is Joshua Graham. This is Beast. So they got some named ones here. They got all different little powerful weapons here. I was hoping to be a little bit sneakier about that. I didn't realize I was gonna get jumped that early though. Where'd my little dust pal? Yeah, I knew you were coming in with. I'll take the Bowie knife. We can sell those. Flashbangs. Flashbangs do fuck up the tunnelers really bad too, because it is essentially really bright light. Those are mutilated shit. I did not. I thought that was the corpse. I was gonna search it, but it's like that's actually gross. I'm just actually gonna get it out of my inventory right now because it's so fucking gross. I still have my gold bar in my inventory. No wonder I've been so over encumbered by things all the time. And I have all these extra hollow rifle. Okay. I forgot about that gold bar. Mutilated torch. I'll get this shit out of my inventory. Okay. Where the fucking... Okay. This guy, Beast, had 10mm rounds. He had an MRE. These are good. He had Mark Beast face helmet. See, he had a helmet of like a legionary, right? He had the Mark Tribal armor. And he had a shoulder-mounted machine gun and a stim pack. He was trying to fuck my day up. I wasn't going to let him. We're going to run into more than just that, though. We're going to have... What are we excited about? I mean, there's a bed. That's kind of cool, but we're excited to sleep. So there's some marksmen here, and some special named ones along this road here. This is Deathclaw territory, though. Oh, commissary. Where? Way back here somewhere? We'll come back here. Maybe we'll sell that gold bar in our inventory. Just take whatever money we get. Is it in here? It is literally on here. The satchel charges in here. We might want to take the satchel charges. Satchel charges is like big fucking mine. We'll take them. I didn't forget that this commissary was here. It does not have very much money right now, to be fair. So I don't know if I really want to, because I'm not buying anything either. I don't need all this stuff. This is all. It keeps all the stuff we sold too. I don't know how. That obviously doesn't make any actual sense, right? Like to buy some stim packs, the Radaway, the Radex, sure, the Maddox, the auto inject stim packs too. We could buy some of these red glare attachments. We'll buy the red glare stuff, and that it looks like I'm spending a lot of money, and I'm probably gonna spend some money for sure. But we could just sell this gold bar we have in our inventory. It's not going to be worth the total thing. We can sell these hollow rifle advanced calibrations too, and the gold bar. Maybe not as much as I thought too. I'm trying to make some inventory space. I could spend some caps too, though. It's not like we're going to spend them on anything. I have 80,000. I've been holding on to them for a long time. We can sell a lot of this ammo too, real quick. If it's not energy ammo, I don't want it. Just make some of this money back. It's fine. Like I said, we're going to end up spending some money. I don't need 25. I don't need the grenades. We're using energy weapons. Here we go. Keep the camera film. Energy cells, flamer fuel optimize. Sell the mini nuke too. We'll keep the nail. I mean, we don't need the nails. We're not going to use the nail gun. We'll keep the rockets though. Anything. I mean, we can sell the Bowie knife. I'm just trying to clean the inventory up a little bit. It's hard to carry that red glare. And plus, if we spend some money, we spend some money. But we're going to make red glare really fucking good by proxy through this. We have some pre-war money, I bet too, right? We're going to use forceps or the duct tape. I'm not really trying to worry about rep and repair kits right now. 87 pre-war money. That's a lot. Scrap electronics, scrap metal. Sell the tin cans too. I don't know why we're even carrying this shit. The wrench. I know I spent some money, a good chunk of money, but that'll get us. We'll be able to sell things back later as we go. We cried all the upgrades for the Divide signature weapon. That is a little special challenge. So we take the red glare here, and we can mod this thing. So the auto launcher increases fire rate, increases zoom level on the sight, increases speed of the rockets so they move faster. So now we have a fully pimped out red glare. Now I believe you can make special rockets too. We got even more zoom on this sight. This is not something I really plan on using, but we are working on getting that explosive sculpt. Do we have enough? No, we need 100. So we're still like we need even one more level. Now, okay, deathclaw territory. Getting a little sidetracked here. It's okay. We're gonna deal with deathclaws now. I don't want to have to use the satchel charges, but we can. Is this deathclaws? I believe, if I remember right. Maybe more marked men. That was definitely somebody way the fuck up there. That was a nice shot. I'm giving myself credit for that one, okay? So that guy's dead, but somebody else may have heard that. It's not like our lasers are perfectly silent or anything. Let's take cover for a little bit. This fucking layer, or this advanced layer is kind of going through it. We do have enough weapon repair kits that can be pop one, just for now. I want a little bit more damage out of my weapon, just to make sure. I want to one-shot these dudes, because they're tough other than that. And I don't really want to get in this situation where we're going to deal with open combat. Crippled enemy torsos challenge working on. There's that nuke there. There's an arc welder. Not really our kind of gun. But we could take it technically. Let's get this. Let's back up a little bit. Eddie's trying to make sure I can't get backed up. Let's get backed up a little bit, Eddie. I don't want to get blown up by the nukes. 6 out of 30. There's still a lot of nukes to blow up. I don't know if I'm going to blow all of them up this time. I might, but you know, I'm not going to go out of my way to do so. We'll take the pre-war money. We got to get our money back from the commissary vendor now that we've got the gold bar out, though. We're super light. Gonna eat some rads. I'd rather just... I mean, you could be patient and wait for them and stuff, but that just seems lame to me. I'm just too impatient, really. So look at all that pre-war money. We'll make some money back. I don't know. I mean, get me through. I believe there's more guys. Up here? Are they up there? I know we can get up there, too, though. How do we... I forget. Is it over here, or... Yeah, we go up here, right? Yeah, we can get up this way. Because there was obviously a guy up here. We could follow this up. Now, it doesn't look like you can climb this very well, but you can. Take another flare gun, though, just in case. What does a flare gun fucking shoot? Does it shoot flares? Do not accidentally scrap pew pew. Yeah, it shoots flamer fuel. That is a so we can optimize flamer fuel to flare gun. What a crazy... I mean, I don't know. It's not actually meant for anything other than lighting deathclaws on fire and scaring tunnelers. Now, this is the crow's nest. More satchel charges, which is nice. Coming around. This is Ulysses' log here. We're gonna play that while we're kind of losing the rest of this place here.
Big, empty. There's something hidden there. A crater. Past wind and sand. So deep in the desert, there's no turning back. Finding the crater was an accident. Was following the weather patterns. The divide sky torn like that. Man's violence, not nature's. That violence in the sky had a source. Tracked it, like following a river current. Left the colors to mark my way, like always. someone finds them, learns the pattern. The courier might. But I thought sand and wind would never end. Came to the crater. And there was an old world facility. A weather station at the edge. Still raking the sky with electricity and generators. And beyond it, saw the rest of the old world hell there. All carved up like garden plots. Had to see what was there. Couldn't leave it be. Things asleep in the big empty. The Brotherhood woke them up. Can't move quiet any more than the two-headed bear can. And when they woke up, it was like all of history waking up at once. Almost didn't make it out. Almost. Left with answers I never intended.
Just making some jokes, don't mind me. So this is a little sniper's nest. Obviously, Ulysses logged there talking about things. We could technically snipe from here. There was a sniper rifle on the ground. It's technically set up here. I can't actually see anything. I believe they are down there. You can kind of see, like, you can get a particular angle. Now, obviously, there was an NCR sniper who was posted up here. I feel fine. Not fine, though. Probably got shot. Advanced riot armor. This is obviously very cool shit. Very good set of armor. I'm just not using it. I got to be careful here to make sure that I do not fall down. Because I probably will die. I probably will die. I mean, just be honest. Right? Like, we got to come down here. Kind of the way we came in. There's like the little Christmas lights on there. More ammo boxes. We'll open them, right? So, just got to supply up. I mean, obviously, all this ammunition isn't going to mean as much. We could take the flashbangs, I guess, but I'm not too worried about that. This lair's doing its work. If it's a lair ends up breaking, I mean, I guess that sucks ass. We could always switch to something else. Well, we could repair. I mean, we could repair the station and stuff too. Okay, now we know there's more guys up here. I believe. Is it still more markmen? I'm not concerned. I know the deathclaws are soon, and I'm gonna try to make it to the next location, like finish this next quest that we're on, before we keep going too much. This is very nasty, very bloody in here. We can play like a nice little twinge tone. Oh yeah, we're getting jumped by deathclaw. It's on the roof. You can see that even. Eddie, maybe don't. Maybe don't. Maybe don't. Okay, it's a deathclaw on the roof of our building. It's okay. It's okay, Eddie. There he is. You're gonna be fine. Hopefully this is good enough. 3 shots. 2 shots. It still did it. It still did it. It's fine. There's another one though. He's gonna investigate that. Thanks for Eddie for drawing the aggro. I told you it's deathclaw time soon. I knew it was coming. Now these deathclaws will fuck us up. They will absolutely hurt us real bad if they get close enough to hit us. Now, so we just don't let that happen. Normally, I use guns and I have like an anti-material rifle and I just kind of pick them off one shots out. Now, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna put the, like, even though, like, you know, I hate doing the, put the laser detonator on down, but I hate putting like things on the like the angles here because I always just can't do it. So like technically, that's really hard to pull out for me. Like for some reason I just can't hit the in between button. We can detonate this though. Might even kill some things. No, but we do need to do that, I believe, to even open up the way. Now there's a deathclaw just standing right on it. What a crazy thing. I believe the deathclaw got hit by it. Obviously, we haven't been one-shotting with the lair. Even when sneak attack criticaling. So, it's just take the road slow. Find the loot. There's some valuable stuff here for sure. Now, you can't light the deathclaws on fire, and that will make them run away. If that, you have to deal with it like that. 15 out of 25, the ruined highway interchange. We're kind of zooming through the DLC. Not too fast, though. But we are making some good progress today. And we haven't died yet. So, clearly our build is capable of Lonesome Roading it. Now, where's this last red pit? Is it? It feels like it's pretty close by how... Like, oh, I saw something right over there. It's like hiding back there. You can see that? See how it turned red? Yeah. Hiding. I don't know. Okay, that's some weird ass shit. Like I clearly shot right here. I could clearly not see it anymore. Laser still hit it anyway. Okay, the game doesn't exactly aim. See this duffel bag in here is bait, right? It's trying to bait you into thinking that it's safe. You go in there, you get jumped by deathclaw, right? Like it's not. You just take your time. That's my advice with the Lonesome Road DLC. There's no reason to go fast. right? It's not that difficult if you have the proper skills and stuff. Obviously, all these skill magazines, we don't even need that, right? Some, like, miscellaneous ass shit here. These military crates got anything in them? Rockets. We'll take more rockets in case you ever decide. And we can turn the missiles into rockets. See, I'm so bad. Hit the... That's down. I want this one. See, I'm never going to be able to pull out red glare, but there it is. And we can shoot things with red glare, but it's just not going to be as effective, right? More deathclaws, I bet. We'll kind of come up here a little bit. Give ourselves some space. Try to see the sight lines. Now, obviously, we're dealing with Xbox 360 limitations, too. Like, it might not even draw in.
All due respect,
I just scared the
I
shit out
think
of
you're
me.
making a mistake. We're close to a breakthrough with the Duraframe iBots. I can feel it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand that we need the Duraframe assets for Hellfire armor, but... No, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. I'll tell the team to start disassembling the ED series prototypes right away. Eddie, you little rascal, were you eavesdropping again? I think those videos you watch are a bad influence on you. How much of that did you hear? Didn't Dr. Grant say she'd upgraded your navigational systems? And I think I have an idea. How'd you like to be just like Ralphie?
So, they were going to get rid of the whole ED, the Eddies. They were going to get rid of all of them, disassemble them, because they need to use the materials, I guess, to make Hellfire power armor. I guess that's what they were talking about. I'm like, that's my interpretation of it anyway. But obviously, Dr. Whitley was not going to let this particular ED unit, Eddie, just get disassembled, so he's going to let him run away. But it sounds like Dr. Whitley was a bit of a rogue element. Do you record everything that's said around you? Really? I better be careful what I say to you then, huh? He's fine. It's fine. No, Eddie, I don't want to hear your recordings of human mating calls. That's just wrong. He's very silly. He's a silly boy. Let's get going, okay? Learning some backstory, learning some lore. We got deathclaws up here, though, Eddie, so... Now, we do have to get across here. This highway's not so bad. It's got some nasty things in it. Deathclaws, definitely the big one. Just keep it slow. The way it's designed, too, is very much like with these little cliffs and edges where you just can't quite see over them. But you can get some long-range sightlines if you know what you're doing. There's Deathclaw right there. He's right there. Kind of blended in. Nope. Oh, baby. Life flashing before my eyes. Not really, but, you know, this video anyway. We haven't saved in a while. I'm committing myself to doing this, and if I lose it, I got a lot of fucking backtracking to do, okay? So technically we're going out this way. This is where we're supposed to go, but we have something we can go explore over here, so we're going to. I want to explore every area of the Divide. The Divide, I mean, this is my favorite place. It's like so, I mean, this is like the post-apocalypse that I'm into, right? Like the very nasty, fucked up, everything awful. Now this is like the post-apocalypse, because it like was the post-apocalypse, then it got fucking destroyed again. Now this has some nasty thing. Everyone's gone is what that says, but there's a location here. I want to make sure we discover it. The Junction 7 rest stop. Some rads here. To blow the nuke up though. Hope they don't blow me up. I don't even think that opens anything up. We can blow it up. It's like very video gamey of me, right? Like obviously there'd be no reason to actually blow up that nuke. There's dead bark pin. I believe, if I remember right, we do get jumped here, and there's all the red pips if you can't see them already on the map. Tunneler. I should be fine. You're gonna have a hard time getting in here to get to me. Then you get killed there. It's fine. Come fuck with me. Let's just be careful. More tunnelers, I believe, popping up. Maybe it's the same tunneler. Popping at a different spot. We can kind of cheese it here. They don't really know how to deal with the environmental textures too much. And they're very sneaky. So that all worked out fine. 6-hole bottle caps, man. You should have... Peace. That clearly didn't work out, did it? Give peace a chance. Yeah, no. It didn't work out that way. TPOP Kim's not... Drop Kim's not bombs. Billy rules! It's like just random graffiti. I've seen some of this graffiti and obviously some of these posters and stuff. Quit your whining. And all this stuff from the base game, so it's not like actually even unique, but it is a cool little location. It does get you jumped though, because like the rest of the Lonesome Road DLC, it's just not nice. I believe that's it. I believe some deathclaws, maybe some more tunnelers right here, and we're gonna take care of them just to say we did. Not that we necessarily need to, but I like doing the things. We got some nasty stuff. There's a real nasty spot in the Lonesome Road DLC we'll have to get to eventually. Is this the deathclaws that spawn in? Because I know there's deathclaws that spawn in. The game very much likes to cheese you here. This is more building, different part of the thing. Red pips are above us. Yeah, those are the deathclaws on the highway then. They were already in caution. Deathclaw, mighty fucking perceptive creature. There's a reloading bench. Eddie, what are the noises for? Can we not? If you're making noises, I feel like we're in combat. Let's just keep it chill. There's nothing really even over here. I mean, the doctor's bags are good. The medics and the stimpaks, super stimpaks, sure. And the rockets, I suppose. These are all valuable things. You could argue, but not that. There's the Deathclaw. Hello, Mr. Deathclaw. Let's see if we can take advantage of that guy. Is he just hitting Eddie? Is he hitting Eddie right now? Fuck. Oh, these are not good shots. These are crits even. These fucking Deathclaws just kind of tanking him. Jefferson back still dead. Fuck! Should have been smarter. My arm got all kinds of contorted. You see how it's out of this? Anyway. I guess.
There you are. You went quiet for
I'll catch back up, you guys.
Oh
my god. I should have saved. I was going to commit to it and then I died of deathclaws. I shouldn't have. Fuck. I'll see you guys when I get caught back up. Alright, everybody. I've kind of made it mostly back. Obviously, we're still on the highway here. And then we came down here, got jumped by the tunnelers, and then we got jumped by the deathclaws, and I got killed. This time, pretty much the same thing, except for I accidentally put pew pew into a flare gun. So I don't have pew pew anymore. I'm not fucking loading it up again. That's all I'm telling you. Okay? Like, unless I die again. I have not made a save because I'm ballsing it up, right? Like, I believe in my ability to get through this. I could save right now. I could be like, hey, if I have to do it again, I have to do it again. If I'm incompetent enough to fuck it up again, I deserve to die. And have to waste my time. And then it'd take as long. Obviously, I could skip all the dialogue and stuff. There's like a big chunk of dialogue in there that we have to deal with. I also got hit more. We got crippled out of these like a doctor's bag, all the shit. It's not like this had 6 caps last time. And then look, it now has all kinds of shit. Isn't that crazy how that works? The differences there. And we got tunnelers here. I'm not die to the tunnelers either, though, right? Like I said, the same strategy will work to cheese the tunnelers. Now this time we're gonna make sure we go out of our way to kill the deathclaws before we go explore the other one, because they're already up on the highway. I think I got ripped up. This is a deathclaw? It sounds way more like a deathclaw than a tunneler. We gotta investigate. Is it a tunneler? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's left, right? Please don't die again. Here's what I say, there's a tunneler. That's not a problem. Like, the tunnelers are bad when they're in packs. When they're not, it's not so bad. So, we're gonna get jumped here, which is kind of insane. Like, they're up on that highway, but I come over here and they're gonna jump right down on my head. So, we're going to compensate for that. Remember those satchel charges we had before? Yeah, these are the things, right? So if you try to come get me, we'll kind of kite them into that, hopefully. Hopefully. They are going to come down here if we spawn in, so we just got to make sure they come the right way, kind of. And also that we just pause the game, pop a stim pack would be a smart move too. They're going to come down here now? Because they came down here last time. I don't even know how the fuck they got down here. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Like, they've been up there. Are they still going to just stay, like, watch them stay up there this time? What a fucking life. Is it because I go in here? Like this? I'm trying to figure out what the thing that cues them to come down here is. So I went through here. I mean, I looked at the reloading bench last time. I don't, as far as I know, they're not really supposed to be down here. That's why I got surprised by that. I've never seen that one before. Hey, look, they're not down here this time, right? Like, there's the deathclaw way up there. You can see him. He's up there. How the fuck did they get down here? How did I get cheesed by that shit so much? Right, like, even if I shot at that man, he's not coming down here. I'm in caution now, even. He can't come down here, right? Like, he has to walk way the fuck around. I'm in danger even. The deathclaw knows I'm here. But like, did they like run all the way around? I didn't see them move last time. If they did, like they don't look. They don't drop. Like they didn't come down here immediately. I don't know what the fuck is happening. This one came this way. Catch cars don't blow me up. You really gotta take care of one of these at a time. It's a little sketchy situation. He's gonna be right here, but this is one at a time. Get the shot off. Ooh, that was pretty close, right? Not horrible, but it was pretty close. This guy's not coming around this way, though. I would like him to come this way and get exploded. I'm still in caution. Is he coming? He is coming. Yeah, he saw him right there. Satchel charge, did some good damage. I was running, coward. It's one shot. Could you imagine they come out here and get fucking clawed up and die? Not happening. Not dying this time. Okay? Now it's my fault for dying in the first place. But you see that, you guys see the circumstances that led to that situation even happening. That shit's so weird. They never just like drop on my head here like that. I've done this DLC lots of times because it is my favorite DLC, and I feel like it's a real test of your build, right? I've never once had deathclaws drop on me from there. I always know that on the highway. That's why I was even talking about it, that they're safe. And I shot at them and I got them to come down that way because I set up the satchel charges for that. But like, it's such a weird vibe to me that they did that. Like, I just really kind of got fucked over by, and obviously it's my fault. I should have known that like that potential circumstances that could have occurred, and I just hadn't seen it before. And now I guess next time when I play the DLC, I'll be aware that that might happen, and I'll be ready for it better. More shit. I don't like that I see more red markers though. It's not great. This is burned or marked men. I see burned man all the time, but it's marked men. This is a marked man encampment, which is silly because like how the fuck did deathclaws not kill y'all, right? This is marked men. It's gotta be marked men. Fire trucks. We're making good progress now. We are almost like, you know, it is going to be a little bit longer of a video though because I did die. That's part of the deal. But this is definitely. Can't you go way the fuck over there? I figure there's more people closer than that. I don't know if that's in here. It did though. This guy's got shoulder-mounted machine gun there too next to him. Just gotta get into cover here. No Eddie, no combat music. We're safe enough, bud. He just doesn't know what to do with himself. I thought they were more in here too though. They might be. I'm way less concerned about people with guns than the deathclaws, though. One singular deathclaw kills me. I guess they killed the deathclaw? That's why the deathclaws didn't get him? There's like one guy up here. You're people are dumb, though. People are like way less perceptive than deathclaws are, or tunnelers are. They'll find you. Now there's another unique man here. He's right here. He's literally right here. He's got a chainsaw. The marked perk. I'm kind of looking for that. I believe each of them give you perks. This is the first time I've seen this chainsaw. In case you're doing a melee weapon build, this is quite fun. They're literally burning books here, but you know, fuck it, they're ruined anyway, right? But we can look at that marked perk in here. You face torture at the hands of the marked men. I have not been tortured. Now it's payback time, plus 10% damage resistance, and plus 10% damage against marked men. So, you know, just a super beneficial perk. Super duper helpful. It's gonna, you know. Not that we need the damage. I did also this time on this particular universe, I guess, or whatever you want to think about it, the multiverse of things, I did fully repair the lair at the commissary station because I just need this gun to do more. It increases damage by 27 to do that, so it is like, it's just necessary. What did you have? You got just a regular sniper rifle. I'm not even gonna work out for you. Okay, so we killed the other guy with the chainsaw. Please don't take fall damage. That's cool. We're cool. We're cool. Sometimes, you guys do that? You ever like drop off of something and be like, oh fuck, that was maybe not a great decision. I believe there's some loot in this particular building too, though. Maybe I forget. Like up here, yeah. See, like look at the little beams. I remember that being loot. Now it's just a couple rockets and maybe some. Hey, there's some confusion cells. We're looking actually beneficial energy ammo, like we could use, and then a sniper rifle. I told you there's loot. I know this DLC pretty well, and that's why I get so fucked up by the fact that I died. Like death counter is 1. Like we're playing like it's fucking Dark Souls or whatever, right? So we should be kind of up on where we want to be here. This is the Ashton Silo Control Station. So little button popped out here, and he's gonna activate it. Has unlocked it for me. Great, Eddie. I'm really glad you unlocked it for me. It's not great. Construction hat's kind of a unique thing. So you can't. Can we just go without doing this? No, because it's like the silo is in lockdown mode in preparation for launch. No entry or exit is permitted until the launch sequence is completed. So we literally have to do this. We're forced to do this. So this is going to launch a nuclear bomb. That's shitty. But it is what it is, man. Let it go. Let it go. You get a cool little cutscene and everything. 450 XP. Counts for something. I'm just upset with myself for dying. So this is a cool little scene though. We're gonna launch a nuke. We're blowing them up all over the place, but this one gets launched. It actually does land in the divide here in this Lonesome Road DLC. I apologize to your ears if that's real loud. It's not from me. I turned the game audio down to try to balance actually because the game is real loud sometimes. But it's gonna hit not that far away, and then we're gonna go to where it hit eventually. Like that's the meanest, nastiest place in the whole game. You can literally see. I mean, to be fair, at least it blew up kind of in the air, but. I mean, this place has been nuked, then nuked again, then nuked again. We're just making it bad. But I have to get in this door, right?
Good. You're back online. Listen to me, Eddie. If you stay here, they'll dismantle you for parts. You have to go now. I've uploaded destination coordinates for our outpost in Navarro into your system. I want you to go to the Enclave there, okay? Do you understand me? It's gonna be a long journey, my little friend. You'll have to fly very far. Fly very fast. Can you do that? I know you can. Be careful out there, Eddie. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
So you're trying to get all the way to Navarro? Isn't that in NCR territory? But yeah, and Navarro, like, got wiped out, right? To be fair. Really turned you loose on your own? That must have been scary. Yeah, very scared robot. Sounds like it wasn't easy for him either, though. Yeah, everybody was sad. I bet Whitley would be proud of you for making it this far. Happy beeping. That's what we're looking for. Let's keep going, okay? There's a level. We get a huge chunk of experience points for completing that quest. That was the launch. We have to do that. Not guns. We get a perk. I fucking forgot that we're even doing that. Certified tech. Score critical hits against robots, not very useful for us. Broad daylight, being able to have a flashlight on it might be beneficial in some ways. I forgot that I would even have to do this. So this is where we are going to pretty much leave off with the video. I'm gonna level up. We're gonna head into this Ashen missile silo next time. I know the video, it's probably not as long as it was for me to make, but I did have to redo that part and stuff. All right, let's see what my build says to do. It's pretty much just Action Boys and Toughness. We took Toughness twice already, right? We take Action Girl twice. We can take Action Girl again, get even more action points. I mean, we could do splash damage. You could do cool stuff. There's like all kinds of cool explosive stuff, right? Like, you know, that we didn't have access to previously. We could get better damage test for looking at explosives. That's kind of cool. Plasma stuff is not that relevant. I mean, technically more damage. Pyromaniac with fire-based weapons, that would work with the flare gun. Not that we're going to use the flare gun. We're taking Action Girl again. I know it's boring. Courier's Mile. It looks like the missile hit somewhere on the other side of the divide. Do you think you could reach the location from the blast from Hopefield? That is, if you feel brave enough to explore Ground Zero of a nuclear blast. It's a very nasty spot, but it's marked on our map now, and we will go there before we finish the DLC. So we're kind of way over here. The path to the Courier's Mile is right here, kind of right in the beginning of the DLC, to be fair. So like we came out here, it's like right in the beginning. We're gonna go down. It's fucking the worst spot. We're not doing it yet though. We're here. We're gonna head to the control station next time. Keep moving on. Apparently, keep nuking things. We're not gonna die anymore though. Maybe we will. It's a nasty place. That's what I want to really understand. Like especially for us, we're very, you know, glass cannon build, very light armor, right? We get hit, we're gonna get fucked up. We're relying on those crits, and you know the energy weapons. The Lair's been really good for me, but you know lacking a little bit of damage. Taking 3 shots on these deathclaws is not, you know, the anti-material rifle 1 shot with an explosive round. It could be tough. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode, even though I did die. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating down below. You guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe that we can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.